Hello students, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. In this lecture I am going to talk about some numerical on EMF equation of transformer and this ideal and actual vector diagram. Already few problems I had discussed earlier in basic electrical engineering. I am just repeating it here because uh, your concept should be clear. Okay, so I am going to discuss all in this lecture. I am going to discuss four numericals. Okay, this is the first numerical I have. This is the transformer 220 oblique 440 volts. So 220 oblique 440 volt का मतलब क्या है? This is the primary voltage. Okay, so you can say E1 or V1 whatever there, and बाद वाला ये है जो secondary voltage always E2 or V1 and V2. We'll discuss later on. Okay, so just I'm going to change the ink. Okay. Okay, 50 hertz transformer. This is 220 volt oblique 440 volt 50 hertz transformer as primary and secondary with 100. So N1 is given कितना है 100 and N2 is given 200 turns. The maximum flux density phi m is given 1.2 Tesla. Sorry, the maximum flux density Bm is given. Sorry, Bm is given 1.2 वेबर पर मीटर स्क्वायर और टेस्ला बीएम इज गिवन टेस्ला मतलब वेबर फ्लक्स डेंसिटी की यूनिट है कैलकुलेट द क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया ऑफ द कोर कैलकुलेट एरिया राइट if the transformer is delivering a load I2 is given 8 ampere at 0.8 power factor lagging find the primary current find I1 assume the transformer to be ideal okay ideal transformer is दिया है so we know E1 equal to what 4.44 F phi m N1. So this is known, frequency is known, N1 is known, you can find phi m. So phi m equal to what? E1 कितना E1 220. E1 is 220 upon 4.44 F कितना है 50 hertz. F is given 50 hertz. Okay, and N1 is given 100. So from here E1 is given 220 upon 4.44 F phi m N1. So you can find phi m. Okay. So by using the calculator, phi m equal to what? 4.44 into 50 into 100 equal to divided by 220 equal to inverse of this. So I am getting 0.0099. 0.0099 Weber. I am getting it. Okay. And we know P equal to क्या होता है B equal to flux upon area. PM equal to phi m upon area. So you can find area equal to what? So area equal to what? Phi m upon BM. Phi m कितना 0.0099 upon BM is given 1.2 Tesla. Okay, so 1.2. So divided by 1.2 equal to I am getting 0.0082. I am getting 0.0082 meter square equal to what? 82 centimeter square. That is the first answer I am getting. Okay, that is area. Second answer क्या पूछ रहा है? Find the I2, I1. We know transformer ratio K equal to क्या होता है? E2 upon E1 equal to what? N2 upon N1 equal to what? I1 upon I2. Okay, so what is the value of I1? I1 equal to what? I2 into N2 upon N1. This. So I2 is given 8 ampere because I have given load current of 8 ampere मतलब I2 is given. N2 कितना दिया है? N2 given is 200 N1 is given 100. So I will get 16 ampere. That is the second answer. In this way, you can solve the problem. This is the problem for basic electrical engineering we have covered. You just only to clear your concept. आपका अगर 8 एम्पियर सेकेंडरी करंट है तो प्राइमरी करंट विल नॉट बी 8 एम्पियर कि भैया सर आपने तो बताया था I2 इक्वल टू I1 डैश नो एज पर द रेशियो आएगा वो 16 एम्पियर आएगा. So be careful about it. Okay. Actually, to clear your concept, you have to solve more and more problem. Automatically, your concept will be clear. I'm rubbing it. Next problem I have. You can say a single phase transformer has 400 primary and 1000 secondary turns. Okay. N1 N2 is given. N1 is given 400. N2 is given 1000. The net cross-sectional area of the core is 60 centimeter. Area is given 60 centimeter square or 60 into 10 raised to power minus 4 meter square. It is centimeter square is given. So if you convert into meter square, minus 4 aayega. If the primary winding is connected to 50 hertz, frequency is given 50 hertz, right? At 500 volt. ये क्या है? Primary winding is connected to 50 hertz. So V1 is given. V1 is given 500 volt. Calculate the peak value of flux density in the core and voltage induced in the secondary winding. So V1 equal to E1. Generally, we are assuming it is an ideal transformer. कुछ बाकी कुछ नहीं दिया तो it is assume. Actually, they have not given the winding resistance, reactance, etc. So we are assuming it is an ideal transformer. V1 equal to E1. So E1 equal to what? E1 equal to what? 4.44 F phi m n1. This is given 500 upon 4.44. Frequency is given 50 hertz. N1 is given 400. This N1 is given 400. So you can find the phi m. Right now? So you will get this 500. Okay. So by using the calculator, I am going to use 4.44 into 50 into 400 divided by 500 inverse of it. So I am getting phi m equal to what? 0.005631 Weber. Right? I am getting this. I have given find the value of flux density. B equal to क्या होता है? Bm equal to flux upon area. Flux is given 0.005631 upon area is given 60 into 60 into 10 raised to power minus 4 equal to. So this divided by 60 exponential minus 4 equal to. So I am getting Bm equal to 0.938. 0.938 Tesla. I am getting this is the first answer I am getting. Okay. So please, this is the first year basic electrical engineering problem. Okay. So I got this first answer. The voltage induced in the secondary side. We know E2 upon E1 equal to क्या होता है? N2 upon N1. That is K. So this is known. So here E2 equal to what? The voltage induced in the secondary E2 equal to क्या होगा? E1 into N2 upon N1. E1 कितना है? 500 into N2 कितना है? 1000 upon even N1 कितना है? 400. So you can get it 500 into 1000 divided by 400. So I am getting 1250 volt. 1250 volt. Okay, so in this way you can get the answer. Just if you know the basic formula, okay, if you know the basic formula, you can get it. Okay, just you have to use the basic formula correctly, clear, use the calculator correctly, and you will get the answer. So that is the answer. We got it. I'm rubbing it. Question number 3. I have given a 50 kVA transformer, single phase transformer. Right? Yeah, this is the rating, volt ampere है तो V1 I1 volt ampere rating, and we know in case of transformer V1 I1 equal to V2 I2. Please याद रखना, that's why I am taking this problem. Power rating on the primary side and power rating on the secondary side will be same. V1 I1 equal to V2 I2, it will be same, equal to कितना है, 50 means 50,000, 50 kilovolt ampere. Kilo means 5,000, 1,000. So 50,000 volt ampere. Be careful about it. Power rating will be on the primary side and power rating on the secondary side will be same, and it is given in volt ampere. Okay, V1 I1 equal to V2 I2. Second, transformer has 600 turns on the primary. N1 is given 600 and 40 turns on the secondary. N2 is given 40. Right? The primary winding is connected to 2.2 kV. V1 is given कितना है 2200 volt, 2.2 kilovolt. Frequency is given 50 hertz. Calculate secondary voltage and no loads. Secondary voltage. So we know V1, V2 upon V1, that is N2 upon N1 equal to E2 upon N1. That is the if ideal transformer is there, any V2 upon V1 equal to N2 upon N1. So we have given secondary voltage and no load. So V2 upon V1 equal to N2 upon N1. Okay, so V2 equal to what? V2 equal to V1 into N2 upon N1. What is the value of V1 supply voltage is given? कितना है 2200 into N2 is given 40, N1 is given 600. So by using that, you can get 2200 into 40 divided by 600. So I am getting 146.66 volt. 146.66 volt. That is the value of V2. Okay, I am getting V2 equal to this. Second answer, primary and secondary current at full load. We know power rating on primary side, that is V1 I1. If you divide it by V1 at, so you will get I1 at full load. What is the V1 I1 rating is given 50,000 divided by V1 कितना दिया 2200. So you will get 50,000 divided by 2200 equal to 22.72. 22.72 ampere you will get. That is what I1 full load. Similarly I2 full load कैसे निकालेंगे? How to find I2 full load? Power rating कितना है V2 I2. If you divide it by V2 you will get I2. So 50,000 divided by what? V2 कितना है 146.66. So 50,000 divided by 146.66. If you divide, you will get 340.92 ampere you will get. Right? So in this way you can get the current I2 at full load, I1 at full load. Okay? So this is the way. I'm going to solve one more problem, and actually if you see it is based on the vector diagram. Okay, and this will be the last problem for this. So this is only to clear your concept how to get it. So I'm going to discuss one more problem. Example number 4. Find the active and reactive. If you active component of current of active and reactive component of no load current of a 440 volt. So transformer is given. Okay, so 440 oblique 220 volt. This is the transformer is given. This is the primary side voltage. This is the secondary side voltage. Single phase transformer. The power input to the high voltage winding is power input. कितना दिया है 80 watt. The no load winding is kept open. Please be careful. That is the very important concept is given. No load लो वोल्टेज साइड मतलब सेकेंडरी साइड. लो वोल्टेज साइड मतलब कौन सी है? ये हाई वोल्टेज है, ये लो वोल्टेज है. लो वोल्टेज साइड इज ओपन, सो सेकेंडरी इज ओपन. सेकेंडरी इज लो वोल्टेज साइड मीन्स दिस साइड, दैट इज द सेकेंडरी इज ओपन. शिंदे open. The power factor of the no load current, so cos phi 0 is given. Cos phi 0 is given 0.3 lagging. Cos phi 0 is given. Okay, cos phi 0 is given. इसका मतलब है you know the value of phi 0 is what? Cos inverse 0.3. So you can get phi 0 equal to cos of inverse. I'm going to use this cos of inverse 0.3. So by using the formula cos inverse 0.3 equal to, I'm getting 72.54 degree. So I got phi 0. Okay, so I got phi 0. And I have given no load current. No, okay, just here. So to understand the concept, I am going to draw the ideal transformer. Sorry, not it is actual transformer. It is actual transformer, right? So this is phi. This is I phi. E1, E2. Secondary side voltage is low, मतलब E2 is low. कितना है 220. This is 440. Okay, so this is minus E1 equal to minus V1 dash. Minus E1 equal to V1 dash. और this current is IC. इसको बोलते हैं, और this current vector sum of these two is I0 and this angle is known as phi 0. कितना है phi 0? This 72.54 degree. Actually this diagram is not required, but to understand the concept you must know it. जस्ट मैंने वेक्टर डायग्राम क्यों ड्रा किया है? यू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट. ऑलरेडी ये फर्स्ट इसमें ले लिया है हमने. ओके, सो सी हियर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये जो लॉस दिया है 80 वाट, 80 वाट है. पावर इनपुट मतलब इट इज आउटपुट ओपन है, इसका मतलब सिंपली लॉस. इट इज ए पावर इनपुट मतलब पावर लॉस. ये कहां हो रहा है पावर लॉस? दैट इज कॉल्ड एज आयरन लॉस. क्यों भाई आयरन लॉस क्यों? भाई नो लोड है तो कॉपर लॉस विल बी 0, ओनली आयरन लॉस इज देयर, दैट इज दिस वन. एनीवे P इक्वल टू व्हाट? VI cos phi. पावर इक्वल टू क्या होता है? VI cos phi है. नो लोड पे तो I0 एंड दिस इज cos phi 0. सो P इज गिवन 80. V सप्लाई वोल्टेज दैट इज V1. प्लीज डोंट से V2. V1 कितना है? 440. दिस इज 440 इनटू cos phi 0 कितना है? 0.3. So you will get no load current I0. no load current I0 you will get. I0 कितना आ रहा है? So I am going to use 440 into what? 0.3 divided by what? 80 and take the inverse of it. So I am getting 0.606. 0.606 ampere. So I got I0, no load current I0. Now you can say active component of no load current, that is called as IC, same phase with the voltage, IC. IC क्या होगा? I0 और हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट मतलब क्या होगा? ये होगा ना हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट यहाँ, क्योंकि इस साइड के लेके आएंगे तो डोंट से इट इज वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट, देखने के लिए इट इज अ वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट बट रिस्पॉन्स टू द सेम फेज विद द voltage, so it is a IC cos phi 0, IC I0 cos phi 0. कितना है I0? 0.606 इंटू cos phi 0 कितना है? 0.3. 0.603 into 0.3. So I am getting 0.1818 ampere. 0.1818 ampere. Okay, that is the first answer I am getting. Second वो बोल रहा है calculate the reactive component of current also. Reactive component means that is no of reactive component of no load current. नो लोड करंट क्या हो जाएगा? रिएक्टिव कंपोनेंट दैट इज द मैग्नेटाइजिंग कंपोनेंट I phi इक्वल टू व्हाट? I0 sin phi 0. I0 कितना है? 0.606 दिस, ओके, इनटू sin phi 0 कितना है? 72.50, 72.54 इक्वल टू sin 72.54 this into 0.606 equal to, you can say, 0.578 ampere. You will get the idea. Magnetizing component will always be more than the core loss component. Always this is more. So when you solve the problem, you will get some conclusion also. You will get some actual values also. कौन ज़्यादा होता है, कितना current होता है, क्या होता है, what is the power factor angle at no load, at full load, like that. Clear? So whenever you are going to solve the problem, you have to clear your concept also. So this is the value of no load current. Okay, 0.578 ampere, right? So okay, so we have given find the value of IC and I phi only. So this is the way you can solve the problem. So I'm rubbing it, okay, and whenever you are going to solve the problem, please take care. You have to operate your calculator properly. Second thing, try to understand the concept, okay, what is the meaning of it, what is happening, so you can face the interview also in good manner, and also you will get your concept clear. So thank you very much for listening me carefully. Thank you. Okay, I'm stopping here.